Championship Wrestling?
Well, I tell you, these two guys here are absolutely some strange fellows. We've got this Derik Flair.
Looks like DeVore's got a present for you there, Charlie. I'm not sure what's going on.
Said he brought you a gift there, man.
Is that for me or you, Charlie?
I believe it's for you, Ben.
I don't think it's for me, Charlie. My wife wouldn't appreciate that very much, I don't think. He's got a very tough opponent tonight, Charlie, for that Carolina's Heavyweight Championship,
Yes,
and
he
none
does.
other than Bad Brad Hunter.
That's exactly right. And I guarantee you that, you know, they tried to burn here a week or so ago. Brad Hunter and Flair threw the fire, a fireball or something. I don't know, but I saw that whole ring light up in there. And I know now the true meaning of what Flair says. He's going to burn up the Carolinas.
His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, weighing in at 218 pounds, hailing from Daytona Beach, Florida. Please make welcome Bad Brad Hunter. Tell you what, Charlie, the fans love Brad Hunter everywhere we go.
Well, this young man certainly has a lot of charisma inside that ring, and these fans, young and old alike, really likes to see Brad Hunter get in there and mix it up with the best of them. And as you know, Ben, this is going to be a real task for Brad Hunter, as this Lord DeVore, I just don't know about him sometimes. You know, I don't know if this is psychological warfare, if this guy is from a fruit farm or exactly what he's doing, but I know one thing, he is confusing, and look at this referee.
Buddy Diamond's not wanting to search him, I don't think.
That's right. He's afraid he might enjoy it, I guess, Ben.
I'll tell you what, this should be an outstanding battle here. It is for the Carolinas Heavyweight Championship. As you know, DeVore did try to burn, or Flair tried to burn Hunter actually 2-3 weeks ago on TV, and was saved by Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton having had several problems with Lord DeVore of late, as the fans who have been following North American Championship Wrestling know. I'm sure the fans would like nothing better than to see Brad Hunter come out on top here tonight.
That's exactly right, and I think that Brad Hunter will certainly give all that this Lord DeVore can take. And you know, you have to watch out for this manager, because it's really like wrestling 3 or 4 people inside that ring.
Oh, Brad Hunter getting the first lick in there, poking Lord DeVore in the eyes, Charlie. DeVore went to lock up, Brad gave him the old curly move gimmick there.
That's right. I guarantee you, anytime you're in a wrestling match inside that wrestling ring, you blind a man, regardless of how you do it. He's not going to be able to be too much competition inside that squared circle.
No, Brad, obviously, having nearly been burned by this pair a couple weeks ago, Charlie, I'm sure he's not going to hesitate to throw the rule book out the window and fight fire with fire, so to speak.
That's exactly right. And you know, these guys, this DeVore and Flair, you never know what to expect out of them. If they're going to come out of the match with fire, if they're going to come into the ring with steel chain, if they're going to come in there with a brass doorknob, or even the kitchen sink, because you just don't know what to expect out of this DeVore and Derik Flair.
Charlie, I know you've been in professional wrestling for many years. Have you ever seen anybody as whiny as Derik Flair?
Oh, I'm telling you, you know, he's very good at complaining. If he was half as good at wrestling as he is complaining, he'd really be a true champion in his own right, Ben.
Brad Hunter whipping DeVore across the ring, high backdrop.
I guarantee you that'll take the stiffness out of his sacroiliac right there. Look at this.
Incredible. Hunter is moving around that ring, Charlie.
Beautiful drop kick delivered to, and DeVore comes over the outside of the ring here over near our commentary table, and he just absolutely calls for a short wrist bit. And guess what? One thing that we have to watch, and that's this.
I'm sorry, fans. I just opened this package from Lord DeVore that he gave to Charlie over here. We got some pantyhose, and I'm not sure. I'm not messing with any of the rest of that stuff that's in there.
What did that say in there? That card? Did that say Queen for a day?
I think so.
I believe it said Queen for a day there, Ben. I don't know where this guy's mind's at, but he certainly might be a queen for all I know. Look at this now. He just went down to that knee pad for something, Ben. Looks
some of this stuff, Charlie? I know it's difficult when they're in there battling, but you know, as we see on TV, as you said earlier, you know, wrestling is a contest. It's an athletic contest, and here on North American Championship Wrestling especially, we leave the theatrics out of it, the fireworks and all that stuff, and we're bringing back traditional wrestling, but it's kind of difficult when the guys want to bring in brass knuckles and chains and throw fire.
Well, these guys, you know, like I say, some of them, and Derik, Flair, and this Lord DeVore are no exception. They throw that rule book out the window. They say they just want to win. They don't care how they do it. Just let me get a win inside that ring, and I'll beat my opponent if I have to hit him in the head with a steel chair, if I have to hit him with the ring post, whatever. And look at Flair now. Look at Flair trying to sneak up behind Brad Hunter. He's sneaking right up there. Buddy Diamond now giving him a warning or something. And notice
there he goes running again.
Around the ring.
There he goes running again.
I guarantee you he just lost a little traction there and fell right on his keister as he was upset by Brad Hunter coming after him around that ring, Ben.
DeVore nailing Brad Hunter, driving his head hard into that canvas, Charlie, and I can tell you from experience that canvas won't give.
That's exactly right. Look at this now. A big right hand being delivered out there to the forehead of Brad Hunter. And, you know, you have to watch this guy. You never know what he's capable of doing at ringside as well as this DeVore inside that ring. Because, like I say, they go in there with one thing in mind, and that's to win. They don't care how.
Derik Flair over there shaking his head, obviously liking the situation as we speak with Lord DeVore. Those closed fists into the midsection of Brad Hunter, sending him across the ring. Brad's up, over the top. Oh, not sure what's going to happen here, but Brad's not going to like it.
Look at that. I guarantee you that move right there was devastating. A nice roll-up.
I've seen that move by Luis Martinez, Charlie.
Yes, Luis Martinez, the Rebo kid.
Used to make that move. Pinned a lot of people with that.
That's right. Notice Hunter now is battling back.
Lord DeVore goes to the eyes, and like you said, when you blind a man, Charlie, not a whole lot he can do in there.
That's exactly right. And notice that DeVore has not relied on a whole lot of skillful wrestling in this match. He's done more chopping and smugging with the right hand and the big stomps and big right fisticuffs than he has anything else against Brad Hunter.
Which is very disappointing to me. Charlie is not only an announcer, but a fan of professional wrestling. Tilt-a-whirl by Brad Hunter. Incredible move. It's very disappointing to me because DeVore, in all honesty, is a very good technical wrestler. He's a very good wrestler when he wants to be. He just resorts to terrible tactics. I'm not shortcuts, Charlie. They all take shortcuts. What's this? Jim Tucker has come to ringside, Charlie. Jim Sweet Man Tucker.
Yeah, he's come out.
Big drop kick.
Comparing with Flair, and this I guarantee you is strange bedfellas, as you might say, is Jim Sweet Man Tucker, and maybe they don't call him Sweet Man for nothing, but he's talking to Derik Flair about something that's going on.
Incredible move by Brad.
Look at this.
Super kick.
Yes.
He's going for the pin. 1, 2. What's Jim Tucker doing up there, Charlie? He's up on the ring apron. He's got no business up on the ring apron.
That's exactly right, and Hunter's
Hunter with a big crossbody.
DeVore once again.
DeVore kicks out again. What's Tucker doing up on the ring apron?
He's having words with Brad Hunter. Look at DeVore now.
DeVore got him from behind.
And this is going to be bad. Now here comes
What is Tucker doing? What is Tucker doing? Ring the bell. Eddie Diamond is called for the bell. They're putting, Jim Tucker is putting the boots, as is Derik Flair. All three men beating up Brad Hunter.
This is a one-way event right here.
What's going on? Here comes Ricky Morton, Charlie. Here comes Ricky Morton. Here comes Ricky Morton.
And notice Ricky Morton calls for a clean house and gets one as Flair, Jim Sweet Man Tucker, and Lord DeVore exit to the floor, Ben. They evened up the odds, and they didn't want any part of it. They even up the odds, quite frankly there, Ben.
Ricky Morton extolling these young men to come into the
we've seen this here in the last few weeks when Ricky Morton has come to the aid of Brad Hunter, and Tucker, DeVore, and Flair now retreating. And wrestling fans, what an exciting match that was, and we'll be back with more of North American Championship Wrestling right after we hear from these sponsors.